Hi, this is Christina with Questions for Nurse. Again, here talking about funny stories on Reddit or nursing stories. This one, it says this was a small hospital in Arizona. It was a hospital made up of basically two long hallways on the ground floor. There were entrances and exits at each of the hallways, as well as connections to the other units. It was common practice to have the doors be unlocked because patients would go out and smoke. This was in the mid 2000s when this was more common. At the end of one hallway near an exit, we had a room only used for patient procedures and staff meetings. It had a bathroom like other patient rooms, but was not used for patient care in general. Anyway, there was this guy that had been walking around the hospital kind of disheveled and shabby, but everyone assumed it was a family member of another patient in the hospital. It was at least a week of noticing him before anyone started to question things. I wasn't there when this happened, but apparently someone eventually saw him going into the small, unused room and decided to check it out. The man was fully living there, brought his stuff inside, and it was like it was a hotel. I think they started locking the doors after that. You know what's funny is I worked at one hospital, and it wasn't in a real remote area, but it was near kind of a mountainous area, and they apparently had a lot of homeless people that um, lived up in this kind of mountain area, and they would all come down and shower, and often we would find that they had figured out how to unlock the back doors of the hospital and come up and sleep in like this empty area of the hospital that wasn't used, and then they would use the cold showers. I mean, they were always cold. They turned up the heat because they didn't want to pay for the heat to the hot water there, but we would find their stuff all over the place, and they eventually started to have to figure out how to lock the door more securely so these people couldn't get up there and shower. And it would be a shock. Sometimes you would go over to that unit just to grab something, this empty unit, and you would find somebody there. It was really shocking. So I'm not surprised. I guess, you know, it happens.